What's up, cunts?
I need to fell off the bed.
What's up, cunts? Welcome back to Theo's YouTube channel. Look at my hair.
All right, so what we're going to do today is I put a question box on my story, Theo.Fideli_ on Instagram if you don't already follow. And we're basically, the people are just going to basically ask questions. They're just going to ask about us, maybe about the gym. I don't know yet because after recording this, I'm going to go check what the questions are and then we're going to go from there. So let's fucking do it, shall we? Oh, shit. I'm keeping it in as well. Wow.
Where's my phone gone? Oh, it's here.
You're a cock. I'm keeping that in. All right, let's go.
I need to say that every time. Like, you're going to put something in. Okay.
All right, question one.
How did you guys meet?
Why does everyone always ask this fucking question?
Well, I think we can both talk from
Okay,
different,
so long story short,
perspectives.
2024, July 4th was the date, but it's how we got to that date in the first place. So I used to just post like low budget fucking videos, like no tripod, definitely no mic. I had a broken camera. If anyone's followed me from 2024, you know about the fucking grind it's taken to get here. Anyways, I used to just post like random gym content. And I was at the gym one day and I'm never on my phone, social media, anything like that at the gym. I just like change my music and track my workouts, just style little one. Anyways, I had a video that was popping off on the For You page and I'm not going to lie, I was seeing all the notifications. I'm like, I'm going to check it. You know when you have like heaps of notifications, you refresh and then like they all just move to the bottom. I went on, perfect timing, 12:12 the time was. George, if you're watching this, symbolic. And Alana's account was at the top of like the TikTok liked and stuff. And I was like, ooh. Like, I'm going to be honest. I looked at her account, I was like, yeah, she's fit. Like, anyways, you don't have to go into detail. And then I clicked on her page and I was like, yeah, follow. Anyways, went did my set. I was doing the T-bar row as well. I remember exactly where it was.
Wow.
Followed her. Then I see a couple minutes later, I followed you back and I was like,
I was at work.
everyone wants to slice
On
the
break.
Italian fucking. I understand. I can't fucking. Do you blame her? All right, I'll kill myself. Anyways, she followed me back and I was like, oh, it takes two to tango, doesn't it? So then I was like, all right, I'll message her. And I was like, I messaged her and I said, cop to follow back, no way. And I'm honestly reading, well, it worked. I'm reading it. And like, as I sent it, I'm like, oh, what the fuck have I done? Anyway, she responded. Bit of back and forth, worked out that she lives like literally 2 minutes away. Then that night I went to work at the supermarket.
6 minutes.
Went to work at the supermarket, like down the road from her house where I didn't even know at this point. Anyways, finished work. I'm eating in the car and me being the fucking big nuts man I am, I'm like, can I call you on the way home? Yeah,
And
Theo
where
on the prowl.
I was at the movies in like Randwick after work watching Inside Out 2.
Yeah, so it like the stars just aligned because where my work was, the supermarket, it was on the main road of where she has to drive on to get home. Anyways, we ring. I'm going to be honest, I heard her voice and it was like super high pitch. I don't know if it was because of the phone. And I swear to God, the first thing I thought of was, fuck, this is going to be a head case. Anyways, as I'm driving towards hers, I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, can I come see you? Like, again, who the fuck is this guy, bro? Anyways, we met up.
And who am I to say yes to that?
I don't blame you. Look at me. Anyways.
Enough.
And then we literally parked down the road from her house. We're in the car for like 5 hours, just talking, having a laugh. And literally from that day, 2 months later, I was about to say I proposed. 2 months later, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And it's been pretty much like that since, to be honest. So to anyone who wants to post content and is scared, you could quite literally find your wife from a fucking YouTube video.
It's a modern day love story. Really.
Exactly. All right, next question is favorite thing about each other. Now to spice it up, let's go 3, 2, 1, and then say it. 3, 2, 1. You're selfless.
Hardworking.
Oh, all right, I'll take it. That's good. Next one is best memory together. I've got my answer straight away. I already know what my answer is. Do you know yours? All right, we'll come back when we got the answer.
There's been a lot of really good ones.
Okay, my favorite one is when we went to Bali and I split my face
How
open.
the fuck is that your favorite memory?
Because it was all jokes aside, I'm literally face down, unconscious, bleeding on the floor, and to see how Alana reacted to me like dead, running down the villa fucking like long kilometer walkway to get help and stuff. To me, that's like if that was my son or our daughter, like she'd be well equipped to do the necessary bullshit, like to help. That was my favorite memory. Not for me because I had a fucking mad bump.
But like, what about like memory together?
It doesn't have to. We're not in an edit. Like you don't have to make it like, oh well, the night when the moonfall landed in the flat. Like just give an answer.
Okay. My favorite memory was my birthday this year when we went to the W. We had such a good weekend. They booked us a room at the W. We went to Bistecca for dinner.
I can get into Bistecca, yeah.
Yep. And then the next day we went to the fish market.
We had the buffet breakfast too.
Breakfast. We were eating like big bags.
Yeah,
like,
fuck. I literally fell asleep from the food coma.
Yeah.
Like, I was that sensitive to the food because by then too, we we're both like dieting like pretty good, like pretty normally. Well, as always.
That was the skinniest I've ever been.
And I was like nearly peak condition, and fuck, like the buffet after Bistecca, we got like 8 dishes, and I literally fell asleep.
I literally did a poo in Bistecca, and I don't do that.
Okay, next. Next one is favorite thing to do together. I'm gonna answer first, and
Okay.
it's. Oh, do you want to answer first?
Sure. I think ours is going to be the same answer.
We'll say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing.
Watching the footy. Okay, well, that's helpful. Question is, what's the key to a good relationship with food and not just to binge? Do you want to answer this one? Because I feel like girls suffer the binging thing more, so you can answer.
I binged like last Sunday, so
But why do you think?
I don't know. I just have a very bad relationship with food. Like I
And
feel like
it's something we're working on, but like her boyfriend is a coach and she binges. Like, it sounds a bit backwards, but I don't really binge, but cravings and shit is normal. Like, I think the first step, and what I said to her is like, acknowledge it's normal to crave food, acknowledge it's normal to want to eat burgers, rubbish, etc. But look at it as like, what's that actually doing for you? A lot of the time I see with clients and even people I speak to, and even myself when I have cravings, a lot of the time you're not actually that hungry. I heard this really good saying once, and it's like, if you think you're starving, think, would you eat a bowl of raw broccoli right now? Were you that hungry? If you're starving, of course you'll eat it. You'll eat anything. Most of the time you ask yourself that question, you're like, maybe I'm not that hungry. A lot of the time it's boredom. A lot of the time it's, I've got nothing better to do, so I'm just going to eat. Okay? When it comes to in a relationship, I think having someone that likes the gym too, like both me and Alana train, we both like gone for walks at the beach and stuff like that. So it does help because it's almost like, well, if she's eating healthy, I'm going to eat healthy, vice versa. If she's going to train, I'm going to train. I'm not going to skip the gym, etc. Having a partner that they don't have to be as into it as you. I feel like most of the time the guy's into the gym more. The girl just kind of likes to go, maybe go on the treadmill. So you're not into the bodybuilding scene as much. But knowing that you both want to eat relatively healthy, you both want to train, just kind of have that like invisible wall up to an extent, to the point where it's like, all right, well, if she's not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And you just kind of just bounce off each other and you get a better relationship with food as a result. Do you think that's a good answer?
yeah.
Thank you.
I would say that when I'm by myself, like, and Theo's not there, like, that's when I binge because I'm, like, bored.
Oh.
And then I also think, like, once I start, I'm like, I can't stop. Like,
But honestly, that's normal. And all jokes aside, and it's going to sound harsh, you're a pussy if you do that. And I've said this to you. I didn't word it like that, but it's like, you have control over what you do. I don't care, when I start, I can't stop. You have control of what you do. There's nothing stopping you now from going and crashing your car on the highway. Like, free will is a thing. You need to learn to master, not even master, learn your emotions, learn to not reason and argue with yourself. Like, say you're going to do something and do it. The only way you're going to learn is by doing it. Or the only way you're going to learn is by failing. She binge, she understands. She's not going to do it for a while now because she knows how it made her feel. The guilt, the disgust, the disappointment, looking at yourself like, oh my God, I'm yuck, whatever. Sometimes you need to fuck up so bad to the point where that feeling turns you off from doing it again. It's like anything. I always love the example, you only know how to walk because when you're a baby, you walk head first and fall over. You don't know how to drive because maybe you stalled the car the first time. You didn't know how to do an exercise in the gym because you probably sucked at it and you looked at yourself recording it like, oh fuck, I'm doing it wrong, I'll do it like this. Welcome failure. Good answer.
also, I just want to add, I think when you're actually training properly and, like, eating really good and then you binge, it makes you not want to do it more.
100%, because then you're training shit, your sleep is shit, you wake up puffy, your weight's up on the scale, you might break out because of all the rubbish you're eating. Again, you need to experience that fuck up sometimes and how bad you feel to turn you off from doing it. Next one is, when you have a kid, at what age will you train him to become a super soldier? Well, I already said to Alana, hopefully it's a boy first, I already said to Alana that when my son is born, or our son is born, I'm putting creatine in his baby formula. I'm going to be putting pump juice that you get from Nutrition Warehouse. I imagine in the future I can go, code Theo 20% off, but I can't now. I'm putting that in the baby formula. I'm putting creatine, like I said. I'm putting dextrose as well to give him a fucking mad pump when he goes to daycare and he starts doing push-ups with little bitches around him. It's like, oh my God, go Theo Jr., look at your biceps. I'll be like, that's my fucking boy. So out of the womb is basically the answer. Next one is, what is your least favorite food to eat? You can go first.
Pumpkin. I fucking hate pumpkin.
That's actually insane. I eat it every single day.
Yeah.
If
and
you
my
know how to
mum-
make it right, it's good.
My mum chops up pumpkin for him to eat at my
Like a
house
sour
because
meal
he
plan.
loves it that much.
Because I'm sour meal plan. I've got the best mother-in-law in the world. All right. Now, my least favorite thing to eat, crazy coming from a Greek, olives. If you eat olives, you are inhumane.
I love olives.
Point proven. Like, you are not a human being. Disgusting. Disgusting.
He also doesn't like pickles, which I love pickles.
But pickles are like, it's like, like I'll eat it, but I just don't like it.
But what's something that, like, it's like kind of a normal food. Like I would say
Olives.
pumpkins. Is olives normal?
Yes. Like half the fucking world eats olives. I just can't
Yeah, but
stand
like
it.
regularly.
Yeah. Next question is, would you ever let your missus see our messages? At the recording of this video, no. That's probably why we're recording the video now, because if she did, she'd probably break up with me. So
basically turn the video off and I'll read them.
see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Little change of scenery, plus I took the mics out because I'm going to be fucking bothered. Next question is, what do you tell yourself every day to keep going? Do you want to go first? Ladies first?
Yeah, sure. I always think of my younger self and my fat self because I used to be really large and in charge when I was younger. And why are you laughing?
It's funny because you're fat. I was too, to be fair.
Yeah, but you were like cute fat when you were young. I was like teenager fat.
Yeah, I was like 10.
And then I, like, every time I can't be bothered or I'm not motivated, that's what I just think of, my fat self. And I'm like, I never want to be like that again. Not even just physically, but mentally too.
Goes back to what we said before with the food, like the feeling of that's like your situation at the moment, like post-binge example. When you don't like how you look, like that should be what drives you to never go back to anything remotely like that. Would you agree?
Another thing also, I just like the way I feel when I like do shit. Like if I'm not doing, oh my god, if I'm not doing my normal morning routine, like I'll feel like a piece of shit.
Agreed.
Like I just know that I'll wait, like at 9 a.m. we'll hit and I'll be like, fuck.
I've done nothing.
I would have done my session,
Yeah.
done my 10K steps.
You build that routine now, right? Again, you don't want to, those feelings is what you'd feel like in the past when you were bigger. You know what I'm saying? Now, something that I tell myself every day that keeps me going. It's a big cringe if when you actually say it out loud, but like the fear of being average actually petrifies me. Like I don't want to just make good amounts of money. I want to make the most I can. I don't want to just have a good physique. I want to have the best physique I can. Like just being like everyone else is my biggest fear. Because I was saying this to Alana before, when you're naturally just not good at things, like I'm naturally not a very talented person. Like I have to really practice things and repeat things to understand them, be good at them. The only thing you have or you really adopt is like a work ethic. So for me, that's what I like pride myself on. So for me, like Alana, like if it's 10 o'clock and I'm like, I haven't posted a video, I haven't done this, I literally feel sick to my stomach. Always doing something, always trying to be better, whether it's learning more about the body, nutrition, being a better coach, training harder, like anything that makes me improve, I just tell myself every day, you can be better. There's a good saying, what is it? It's like worse than tomorrow, better than yesterday. So you're happy with what you've done today, you're going to look to improve tomorrow. It's not always the case, but as long as you try.
And the more you keep going, the more you will want to keep going.
100%.
You won't even have thoughts of not
100%.
keep going.
It's like try and be as busy and productive as you can be to the point where you don't even have time to stop and think. You should only really be thinking about shit when you go to bed. You know what I mean? Like you're that busy throughout the day being productive. But good question.